Do you like TF2? Do you suck at it?
Oh yeah!
Well, fear no more, mister.
No.
Today, I'm gonna give you the obligatory tutorial the devs forgot to put in the game. Excellent! Your enthusiasm will be what makes you the master of TF2. Now then, it's time to learn how to TF2.
It's just the two of us now.
Medic, you ready for this?
Boomer!
To ensure you know what is happening around you, make sure you constantly turn around no matter what. In the middle of a battle, a spy may want to show you where he places his knife on a lonely Saturday night. Turning around is also important because if you're not careful, you can be on the front end of a luscious scout, stroking the shaft of his scattergun, while discussing the internal importance of baseball.
I'm a freaking
Ball?
Stop it! Heavy is pretty princess!
Another important thing is to never, and I mean never, look up. Looking up is what lets you know of your death. This ensures that you are only looking for anal intruders. Also, being oblivious makes you better at the game, to be fair, so this section can be ignored too. Make sure you study the map. Map knowledge is key to stealing health kits from those who actually deserve and earn it. One final note about game sense is prediction. Always spray when firing your weapon because you never know when they will be where your bullets are.
We're down, boys. Let's beat these hapless sons of bitches.
Building a
Here's the keys that you will need. WASDER 1 2 3 4 5 mouse 1 mouse 2 control space bar, and most importantly, Y. This is the chat button. You must tell the world that you have a problem and that everybody else is at fault, not you. Also, have a couple Lenny Vines. Always gotta have the Lenny Vines. Weapons are the main source of combat. Now, the stock weapons are where you start, but remember, as soon as you get a weapon drop, no matter what, for what class, immediately assume that it is better than every other weapon in the game. Remember to only read the name of the weapon and assume what it can do. The stats are simply there to stop babies from crying that their weapon isn't cool enough. Plus, if we add red text to it, it makes people want to buy them more.
I'm a bloody unicorn!
Shoot the bad guys. Shoot them. Shoot the bad guys.
Dominated your shit.
Alright, so I'm sure you want to know why you need to shoot the bad guys. Well, the teams are Maroon and Aqua. Maroon doesn't like Aqua because Aqua stole the pudding. In turn, Maroon and Aqua murder each other all day, every day, no matter where they are. To start firing your weapon at everything except the enemy, press your mouse 1 button and hope for the best, gentlemen. Good job pressing the fire button. Now fight somebody.
The fuck?
Remember me?
The fuck?
Hate you.
The fuck?
Go fuck yourself.
Now, there are different methods to combat, such as spraying your fire thrower at the enemy James Bond, or propelling a penis at a fellow ball man. Now that you understand the combat of TF2, it's time for you to explore the game mode so you can get that pudding at the end of the day.
I'm dead. Not a big surprise.
Ah, Gordon Freeman.
Hold a circle to receive the pudding. Be a dickhead who builds a sentry to really win at this one.
And another thing, you're ugly. I'm gonna carve you a new cake-o.
Push the pudding cart to coat the land in pudding. Careful that the Maroons don't steal the pudding for themselves. No one cares about the payload until there's 5 seconds left on the clock, so make sure you be a sheep and do that. Don't fucking play this. Just don't. It's a waste of time. The design is inherently flawed. Just don't fucking touch it.
Bull frickin' horse shit.
Grab 2 or more silver circles and get double or triple the pudding. Make sure you put no effort into defending the first point because, let's face it, the Maroons really don't like vanilla pudding. They prefer the chocolate pudding at the back.
Fuck.
2 Fort is life, and the only way to salvation. Play 2 Fort. Buy more hats. Play 2 Fort. Buy more hats. Play only sniper, spy, engineer on 2 Fort. Buy more hats. Be that one dick with the Australian who complains. Buy more hats.
Race to see whose pudding is better, and also get ridiculed by the higher skilled Maroons and Aquas of the community just because you're having fun.
There can be only
Sauce.
It is even funnier the second time.
Fight for the pudding honorably. Or be a dickhead with a bow. Or be useless. Who plays this? Like, who? What? Well, couldn't really get a good description, but got a few adjectives and other you know, got the pronoun game, and, you know, I know how to grammar. How about Rocket Pudding CTF American Slaughterhouse?
My life has no meaning and is a joke. I want to actually die inside.
Error.
found my ball.
Okay, this one's just a little complicated, so I'll explain it nice and slow. The pudding has been sealed within the Death Star ball. In our world, it's handheld, so shut up, Star Wars fanboys, okay? Anyway, you throw the ball and blow up the Death Star to get pudding. The more you blow up the Death Star, the more pudding you have. Therefore, you basically reenact Star Wars A New Hope every 5 minutes. I think the pudding is beer in this mode? Or something? I think.
Should I take that personally?
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The classes. Starting with the shit-eating, shotgun mother-humping, yiff-inspiring Scout from Boston. The class focuses on running laps around the heavy and shooting while spamming get good in the chat or other
I
Lenny
should have
buttons.
done this long ago.
Oh my god.
Scouts are mainly cannon fodder and show the personality of every user that goes on any forum. Scout is the best first choice because it ensures that new players die and learn to never play Scout again. Oh, also he attempts dodging, jumping, and screaming louder than your little cousin's weeaboo fetish, but ends up dying inside because he honestly cannot live with playing Scout. To play Soldier is to set the game to easy mode. Just equip a rocket launcher with any banner and a shitty melee that crits like no tomorrow and you win. 20 kills, easy. You also flaunt about your riches in skill and game sense because you feel that Soldier takes every ounce of skill. But hey, if you don't have skill, buy cosmetics and you will just be better.
Wow! That's a low price!
And if you truly are dying over and over again, simply just jump all the time and hold W and mouse 1. You will kill something. Also, make sure you look slightly down, but not directly. This ensures that you have the skill of literally every soldier. Pyro. Just fucking spray everywhere. Like, everything is a fucking spy. Your mom's pussy, the walls, the base. The threat is everywhere and fucking real, and it must be contained. Buy the Pyromancer's mask as well. You'll become a god if you wear it, just like every other fucking asshole who bought one and, you know, says they're god. Devilman's pretty straightforward. You lob pills, you spam stickies, and use a frying pan because it has 100% crit status. No joke, no lie. The meme is older than my grandma who died in 1972. Also, make sure you make disgruntled drunken noises into the microphone so you can remind people that you are extremely immersed in your character.
Fuck your mother. How do these work? I'll fucking...
Music to the ears, pleasing to the eye. You honestly just hold mouse 2 and press mouse 1 whenever you see an enemy. And also, make sure to make as many pooties and sandwich jokes as humanly possible to ensure that the team knows who you are. Also, pull out your sandwich and pretend to be friendly at one point. And when the enemy least expects it, rape them with your fucking vodka bottle and say some dumbass shit that sounds Russian. Ah, you know the engineer. It's the most skill-related class. Crack a cold one open, sit down with your banjo or on your robotic chair that shouldn't exist, and simply do some construction work on the side while the game just fucking plays itself. Just grab your PDA and build a pew-pew gun and you are on the way. Also, make a dispenser and make sure it's in the worst spot so your teammates fucking die. Just make sure you do that. Alright, I don't care who the fuck this tutorial offends, but, like, just make, as the medic, just make some German, like, old, like, terrible Nazi joke just to let people know that you really, really find memes funny. And then also pretend that you are God and constantly spam the medic button, ironically. And only heal support targets because the power ones complain too much. Really, they complain you die, so just heal the fucking Gibbous Sniper. Simply just put your crosshair over the head of another enemy and pretend it's 12 foot tall, just like the sniper says. You should be able to best them, but if you don't, use the Huntsman. The arrows simply travel into enemies' heads without you even needing to aim. Spy. Do one of three things. Sit in the corner and wait the hellstorm out. Fail at trick stabbing severely. Or backstab one guy and get destroyed by the other guy next to him. You use your knife to stabby and your gun to shooty. Yeah. Now you know all the secrets to TF2's gameplay, coming from a man with 2,000 hours who still can't even shot a target successfully. With these skills and knowledge, you will be the best player. Do not share the video, though, because the wrath of the underworld will engulf you, because this guide is just that good that it mustn't be shared. Also, I'll give you a hat for a low price of $69.99 because I'm a funny guy and I just love giving. So, I believe it's a good deal. Valve, please use this tutorial from now on so we can move past the broken mess that is the tutorial today. Also, it won't let me unlock the achievement for finishing the tutorial, so... And you get a free hat for this one, so, I mean, I win, Valve. Your move.